In the words of the teacher from Kung Fu Panda, there's no bad news, there's no good news, it's just news. Hi, my name is James, and this is my take on reality. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the sister wives and this little thing I like to call jealousy, and how that jealousy as an emotion could have possibly saved Christine and may lead to save the other wives. Now, before we get started, I would just ask that if you are getting anything from the content, you enjoy the content, that you consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out. It helps me out. And hey, who doesn't want to help a brother out? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and leave your take so I can hear what you have to say. Let's get it. I want to be very clear. I'm not of the intention to say that jealousy is a positive emotion. In fact, jealousy is enormously a negative emotion. Every emotion that you have, every feeling you have, is a form of intuition, and it can be used as a tool for you to root out when you're not being treated fairly, when things are amiss, when things are wrong. For the most part, like many negative emotions, sadness, depression, hate, fear, these are all things that you can use to try to warn yourself and protect yourself. Now, let's address what I was talking about earlier. How jealousy actually saved Meri, Christine, Robyn, and Janelle. How it could be a path or a tool that they could actually use in a positive way. The side of jealousy that nobody ever talks about, and hell, even in the first half of this video, I didn't talk about it, is the idea that you can use this tool to recognize when you aren't being treated fairly. Ironically, if it was just Meri, Janelle, and Christine, then when Kody started to mistreat Meri, and Meri was the example that Christine had, then what would have happened is she just would have said, oh, okay, that's just how this married polygamist life goes. But when you have Kody give an example of Robyn, where he's being a functional husband in an engaging relationship, and he's spending time not only with her, but with her kids, and he's interactive with that family, and he's there for the children, and he's doing all the things for Robyn that he's not doing for Christine, the thing that she felt and the thing that got her feet moving in the right direction, which was out the door, was the fact that she felt jealous. That envy and jealousy sparked a fire under her where she recognized that she wasn't being treated properly, so she decided to, appropriately so, walk out the door. This is where I say that jealousy is a tool, and it's a tool that can inform you of your circumstances. Now, another emotion, as another example, people will say, no, James, that's not right. Jealousy is not a tool, it's terrible. Look, fear is also a tool. Fear is also an emotion. It is a negative. Fear can paralyze you and keep you from acting when you should act. It'll keep you from moving when you should move. Hey, get out of there. Get out of the way. Oh, I'm scared. I can't get out of the way of the bus. Oh, I'm scared. I can't run out of the burning building because I'm too afraid. Fear is a negative emotion, but if you live in it. But at the same time, fear can save your life. If you have a buddy and he says, hey, I know I don't have no experience, but I'm going to go solo skydiving. Bruh, you going to go out there and get hurt. And when you get up on that plane and somehow he convinces you and controls you to get on the plane, and you go up in that plane and you sitting there looking out that door and you say, yeah, no, we're not doing this. And he says, man, you just scared. I'm going to take my parachute off. I'm going to throw it out the plane. I'm going to dive out and catch it. Fear is what keeps you on the plane and say, nah, that's stupid. Okay, I'll be at your funeral. If Christine and the other wives can use that jealousy factor as a tool to recognize what their situation is and the actual nature of their situation, then I think they would be better off. And that's why I say, and this is going to be a little controversial, that jealousy in this instance was a positive tool for Christine. That's my take. My name is James. This has been my take on reality. And I'm out. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die.